Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggy here. So, and for let's get on to the video today. Today we'll be checking out a new video that was recently uploaded by Rocky Music, by JT Music here. Now, this came out just a day ago now. Well, a few days ago at this point. But like I said, I wanted to go ahead and check this out since it recently came out. I was planning to watch it sooner, but I lost track of time. And I kind of just procrastinated yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. But aside from that, ever do those, gonna take a video today here. Today's the ZOOCHOSIS rap here. Now, of course, this is called the Pookeeper, which I don't. That title's a little wag. I'm not gonna lie. But aside from this, so a little funny. And without every like I said, just please go check out every part of the actual self here. They all work really hard to support, so please go check them out. I'll leave a link to the actual root of itself here down below. And like I said, yeah, ZOOCHOSIS. I wanted to go ahead and play this game, but I'm like, yeah, my PC is not gonna let me run this at all. So that every though, let's get on to it. No distractions. Link down below. Go check it out yourself. Oh, sorry. Okay, restarted.
Greetings, zoo creatures, I'm the Zookeeper, whom you might see missing on the news. My duty is to scoop up all the poopies. Any deuce you have dropped, I've got to review, please. All I do is snoop through a slew of you jeeps. None of it looks good, because the food's cheap. Now my mind is a turd from this grind loop. All I find are the words that can rhyme with been here too long and I'm still a newbie. But I don't hate my job because of all the duties. Something in the darkness started to creep. Why'd I pick the night shift? Deja vu. Screw sleep. If you think counting is all we're doing too sheep, we are past bedtime, but nobody's cozy. More than beavers running here, nor is it the zoomies. I'll get to the bottom now. Empty your booties. Diagnosis zoochosis. No wonder we're loopy. The enclosures are open. Oh, this is so spooky. Although it isn't fecal matter in which I went too deep. Make like a number two. Evacuate too sweet. Did your name rearrange? Nature did an oopsie. But a body cam with me if you wanted to, peep. Simply watching all the footage probably got you woozy. Ooh-wee. This rodeo is gonna be a doozy. Welcome to the freak show. If an animal is sick, proof is in the dookie. Any supernatural crap, it's just super soupy. Instead of a broom, I vacuum if it's goopy. When I ring the dinner bell, I got all the groupies dealing out meals. Every snoop gets a poopy. I will surely nurture these abused bees. I'll be there to nurse them like a mother's booby. Now, how many mouths do I need to feed? A lot, but I'll not be the thing you eat. I'll admit what I've been dishing isn't wagooby. In fact, I think that it used to walk upon 2 feet. Is this FDA approved? Ew, it's awful juicy. Probably gonna puke, but I'll see the job through. See, you can say my jaw blows, it is so toothy. Excuse me? Cause these herbivores grow a few teeth. I mean the type that look like they're for chewing through me. Not a huge leap to say they turned a new leaf. Out the window, evolution, we just threw. My family is gonna need a plumber to exhume me. I'm a hostage, this dude didn't recruit me. On the job list, do not get to be choosy. My philosophy can be called that, I got a sushi. I'll be shocked if there's any business at the zoo keep. What they shoot me up with? Now am I a zoo freak? Was it just a booster? How does that behoove me? Every single zebra, penguin, hippopotamus has been cooped up for too long. Soon they'll be coop free. Get your ticket to this unlike anything you've seen. But if you're a dog squeamish, then you better move seats. It assimilates with anything. How groovy. Speaking of the thing, I think I'm living in a movie. Welcome to the freak show. The beast can be contained. Number two, you've been holding. Your shit go bang. All you do is eat, sleep, poop. Not lazy. Rinse, repeat, and move. Just crazy. In their shoe. Writings on the wall. Behind the read it all within your power.
I fear no demons. I am their feeder. Excrete your secrets. I'm the Pookeeper.
Okay. You did not have to edit like that. But to be fair, this entire video seemed to be about collecting it. Like such as overall, without every like such as that. Let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts and the actual stuff here. Starting off the main 3 factors here, the beat itself, there's the vocals, there's some sounds here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, starting off with the actual beat itself, the beat itself was not that bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was great. It just had such a great vibe. It was overall very well done, and I love the actual beat itself here. It was incredible from start to finish here. Everything was smooth, buttery, slick. I loved it. But aside from just beat itself here, let's go on to the actual vocal work and lyrics themselves because those are a little more important. Like I said, I love the beat itself here, but the vocals and lyrics themselves here were they were okay. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for that little awkward pause there. Like I said, I just gathering my thoughts on it. But aside from that, such as the actual vocals and lyrics themselves were very interesting, and not for the reasons you think. There was a lot of mentioning of the actual kind of just the freak show of the mutations and stuff like that, which I was overall very pleased with. But there was also a natural amount of mentioning of poop, of fecal matter, which is not what I expected too much, but I should have expected it, especially when they have a whole poop vacuum cleaner thing in the game itself here. So that's interesting. I forgot I forgot that was an important part of the game itself there. But it's such as the actual just vocals themselves were really well done. The performance itself was extremely gas, but it was extremely weird. Then like I said, from start to finish, you can hear just the amount of passion and heart that they put into the actual song itself here, coming up with all these rhymes and words that literally went with just poop and kind of just poopy, which is strange for them to do, but overall still very not what's the word for it, like still very really well done of them. I didn't think there'd be that many words that would rhyme with that, but they proved me wrong, and they proved me wrong in a really they literally proved me wrong in the song. But like such as aside from just the actual just vocals lyrics themselves, they were really well done. I loved vocals and they were just incredible from start to finish. Everything was so cool and overall so well performed. It was immaculate from start to finish here. Now then, moving on to actual lyrics themselves, like I said, there was an uncomfortable amount of mentions of poop and just kind of just fecal matter. But aside from there were other mentions as well here, like of the mutations of kind of just the duty of being the job of being a zookeeper here and kind of just maintaining the animals' safety and health. And like I said, I like that. I like that a lot. But of course, it was just a little weird with all the terms they use for poop. But aside from such as the actual lyrics themselves, really well structured, gave an amazing foundation for the actual entire video itself here. And overall, it was okay. Now moving on to the actual visuals themselves, let's get onto it. Now, of course, a lot of this does kind of revolve around the gameplay and, of course, the trailers themselves here, which I do think the trailers were entirely gas. They were so cool. But I said the gameplay itself here is not too far behind. I liked it a lot. But aside from that, just overall, the gameplay itself was so interesting. The designs for all the actual animals themselves here was creepy. I hated it, but I loved it. But aside from that, such as the actual videos themselves here were really well done. I love the editing itself here. I love all the clips they did use. And of course, just a little, kind of, little segments of gameplay that they pulled. I said I like it a lot. I like it a lot. But of course, what I didn't like was all the poop collecting. I wish we got to see more of it. Maybe more of the temperature collecting. Maybe more of the what's another thing that you do? Oh yeah, the curing of the animals themselves. You're kind of just curing them, making sure that they're all healthy. I wish we got more segments of that instead of just having kind of just poop collection and kind of just mutation or mutant hunting kind of things there. But aside from moving on to the actual just last thing itself. Well, actually, I think that was the last thing. Vocals, lyrics themselves here, visuals. Yeah, like I said, without any further ado, that does kind of include my first general thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. Now let's move on to the actual deep dive stuff here. Before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original stuff here. Link down below. Go check it out. They were really hard to support. So like I said, please go check them out. Anyways, aside from that, without any ado, let's see really quickly. Go ahead and please consider hitting the like button. Consider subscribing. Helps me out a lot. To do the channel stuff here and just helps me a lot. I really do appreciate if you guys consider doing that. And then of course, like I said, aside from liking and subscribing, other ways you can support the channel stuff here, hitting the bell icon. If you want to go ahead and get the notifications for any future video from the channel stuff here, bell icon, that's kind of what it's there for. And aside from that, also go ahead and consider hitting the the actual comment section up. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual game itself of ZOOCHOSIS, whether you liked it, you hated it, thought really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least leave your thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here down below. And give me a quick second, I'll be right back. Anyways, I'm back. So that, and for like I was saying, just leave a comment down below detailing your thoughts on the actual video stuff here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least leave your thoughts on the actual stuff here down below. And also, one last thing. Also, go ahead and please consider hitting the share button as well here. Like I said, helps me out a lot in terms of kind of just spreading the awareness for the channel stuff there. It's kind of just and also kind of just spreading the name out there. And while you don't have to really do it, like I said, it just helps me a lot, and I really do appreciate if you guys consider doing that. And also, we're almost at 2.6K, which is also very surprising. But overall, I really appreciate that. So like I said, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys every day. So like I said, please forgive me if I'm some days a little lazy. Like I said, I don't know what it is. Maybe I've been pushing myself a little bit too much for the past few months. Doing 2 videos a day to do two videos a day with my ever-changing schedule, kind of just making things rougher. But like I said, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Maybe upload a video a day if I can. Maybe like I used to. But like I said, I'm gonna try to be doing 2 videos a day. One if I can, do the full two. But like I said, something along those lines. I'll be trying to at least be sure that you guys get something every day. Anyways, without any ado, let's get into the deep dive itself here. Let's not use it too much time. Now then, going on to the actual deep dive itself, what I kind of get into here, I kind of get more into the actual, just more into the nitty gritty of the actual stuff here. I get more into depth, and like I said, just more into depth, more into the nitty gritty, and like I said, just a little deeper into it, a little more of a deeper dive. Like I said, we're gonna follow the same structure again. Beat itself, these vocals, beat themselves here. Let's get into it. Like I said, starting off with the actual beat itself here. Like I said, I love it. The beat itself here is great. It's so well done, and it's just so cool. But it has sort of has an interesting kind of vibe here. I'll let the actual song itself here, for the beginning segment itself, speak for itself.
Greetings, zoo creatures, I'm the Zookeeper, whom you might see missing on the news. My duty is to scoop up all the poopies. Any deuce you have dropped, I've got to review, please. All I do is snoop through a slew of YouTubes.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a sillier vibe. Like I said, it's kind of just like like that kind of vibe they got going on here. It's a little silly, but overall, it works well with this. I'm not gonna lie, it works with this entirely silly song. Like I said, I just love it so much. Aside from the beginning segment itself there, just like I said, the song itself here gets a little more complex. There's the type of stuff here, especially for like segments like this that I want to go ahead and point out.
Although it isn't fecal matter in which I went too deep, it's like a number 2. Evacuate too sweet. Did your name rearrange? Nature did an oopsie. But a body cam with me if you wanted to peep. Simply watching all the footage probably got you woozy. Ooh-wee. This rodeo is gonna be a doozy. Welcome to the freak show.
I love that. Like I said, I love how complex the song itself here does eventually get, and I kind of just the chorus itself here is so well done, so nice, it flows so well, and it's just immaculate from start to finish here. I deeply enjoy the actual beat itself here. It is incredible from start to finish. Overall, I love it. And I love the kind of dual vibes we're getting here. Some bits are a bit more goofy, some bits are a bit more serious, a bit more on the not more serious vibe, maybe more of the what's the kind of thing I'm trying to think of here? A little serious, but also still on the more comedic side here. Maybe more of a kind of just semi-serious vibe. Maybe we'll stick with that. Like I said, just overall the actual beat itself here is still immaculate from start to finish here. Really well constructed, so good. Like I said, the complexity and the instruments that they include here are so gas and so fire, and just like I said, make this just such a amazing experience for the ears themselves here. I love it so much. Anyways, moving on from that though, going on to just vocal work and lyrics themselves here. For the vocals themselves here, they're great. I love it. Like, listen to this, like the chorus itself there. It's great. Vocal effects there.
If an animal is sick, proof is in the dookies. Any supernatural crap, it's just super soupy. Instead of
And then there's those little moments where she's like, it's just super soupy. Like, bro, please. But aside of such, the actual just vocals themselves here are really well done. I love the comedic nature to it. I love just sort of like the vocal changes as well here, kind of just adding more of a serious element to the actual song itself here. Like I said, I kind of just like it. It's a little unique and overall super nice and just flows incredibly well, surprisingly. But aside from such as the actual vocals themselves here are really well done. The performance itself here is extremely gas, extremely fire, and just so perfect from start to finish here. Not only that, but the actual amount of heart and passion that's put into the actual just vocals themselves here is incredible. Like I said, just the amount of tweaking and silliness that they include from start to finish is cool. I like it a lot. It just adds this sort of element of like what's the word for it? Just adds more of a unserious kind of vibe here. Like I said, like even if the animals are all mutating and kind of doing their thing and just killing them, like or killing, there's still a little bit of an element of ridiculousness, especially with like all the mentions of picking up poop and just analyzing it, just analyzing everything about the actual animals themselves here to cure them. But like I said, aside note, I love the actual vocals themselves here. They're really well done. Now, well, the actual just vocals themselves here. Let's get on to the actual lyrics themselves here now. Let's get on to it. Now, going on to the actual lyrics themselves here, there's a lot of mentions of poop. There's a lot of mentions of, picking it up, analyzing it, kind of just doing stuff like that, which is something, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little worn out by like the end of the video itself here. But a side bill, still pretty funny, still a little ridiculous in a row, still super silly. But like I said, it's a little gross at some points. Now though, going on to other elements themselves, other lyrics themselves here, there's a lot of other mentions of, supernatural stuff going on here. Like I said, just kind of, like just freak shows, just, like, like how these animals are basically mutating into like monsters and kind of just. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, the actual lyrics themselves are very well structured, gave an amazing foundation for the entire bit of stuff here. Like I said, there's not only mentions of like the picking up of the poop and all that, but there's also other mentions as well here, like nursing the actual animals themselves here. Mentions of I guess like being poisoned and like becoming an experiment yourself here, especially for like the latter part, like where was it, like right around, yeah, like right here.
What they shoot me?
Like what they shoot me up with. Now am I a zoo freak? Now am I
Yup. Now am I a zoo freak?
Yeah, now am I a zoo freak? Like the adding elements of the actual space story itself here, that does happen in Zoochosis, and I like that. I like it a lot. No problem, like I said, just really well done. Very cool, very nice, and kind of just gives so much structure to the actual just entire video itself here. Like I said, I love the foundation it builds. I love the structure it gives to the actual song itself here. It's all really well done, super solid, and overall very nice. I love it from start to finish. Anyways, moving on to the actual, the introduce themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, I'm going to be a little bit more quiet here because I'm literally doing this way too late for everybody. Let me just get into it. Like I said, let's try to finish this one up quickly. Yeah, they introduce themselves here. A lot of clips that they do end up using are basically kind of just stuff we've already seen from either trailers, maybe other bits of gameplay, things like that. Like I said, I like it. I like the kind of editing itself here from start to finish here. It's a little simplistic, I will say, but overall, that's not bad. I like all the elements that they use, especially from the trailers themselves. As just kind of just adds this element of like freakiness, not like freakiness, but more like just this like sort of like horror. I like it a lot. I love it a lot. It's so cool, so done from start to finish. Very enjoyable. Anyways, moving on from the actual just like I said, gameplay itself being extremely like terrifying. Like there's elements like this. Like, ooh, I hate that. I hate that so much. But overall, like I said, it's so cool. It's so cool. Anyways, aside from the actual visuals themselves here being kind of just bits of gameplay and bits of trailers, the editing itself here generally goes cool. It's generally really well done. Like I said, just the actual cuts, changing from one segment to another is also very smooth, very buttery, and overall happens just like that. Like literally from like a snap. It's so cool, so nice, and overall very enjoyable from start to finish here. I loved it. Anyways, with all that being said and done, that it does kind of conclude the actual stuff. That does kind of conclude the activity stuff here. Like I said, please go check it out yourself. Link down below and card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video stuff here. And aside from that, another end card right here for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider checking that out as well. And of course, yeah, as I was saying, go ahead and consider hitting the like button. Consider subscribing. Helps us so much with the channel stuff here. Helps me out a lot. I really appreciate that. And of course, also go ahead and hit the bell icon if you want to get notifications for any future videos from the channel stuff here. Go ahead and hit the bell icon to receive those notifications. Okay, there we go. And lastly, or actually 2 last things here, notification bell, comment section down below. Leave your thoughts, opinions on it yourself here down below in the comments down below. I'll be sure to read as many as I can, as fast as I can. If I don't get to yours immediately, I do apologize, but it sometimes doesn't happen. Aside from that though, leave your comments down below detailing your thoughts and opinions on it yourself here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, thought it was really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. Leave a comment down below detailing your thoughts and opinions on it. Anyways, moving on to the actual last thing here. Share button. That's what it was. I'm losing my mind. I'm not gonna lie. But please go ahead and hit the bell icon. Give me a second. I gotta go refresh my brain. Anyway, as I was saying, share button. Go ahead and press the share button right there, as it just kind of helps out so much with the channel stuff. And kind of just spreading awareness for the channel stuff there, kind of just spreading the name out there. And while you really don't have to do it, like I said, it just helped me out immensely, and I really do appreciate it. If you guys consider hitting the bell or hitting the ship icon, it helped me a lot. And aside from it though, last thing here, have a good day. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take plenty of time to rest. Take plenty of time to just recover. Take plenty of medicine, and just kind of make sure that you're resting and recovering as best as you can. Anyway, aside from that though, I wish for your swift recovery, but overall a smooth recovery. Anyways, with all that being said and done though, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, and I'll be seeing you boys in the next video later on today here. And hopefully I won't be so loopy the next time here. So yeah. Take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing you boys later on. Yeah, for now though, bye.